He's shooting 2 for 3.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
And stolen by Irving. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Good. Irving's got 7 points.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Here's Curry, and that's going to be a travel.
That's 2 unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And one thing you can't do is string together those kinds of possessions. It can snowball in a hurry.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA, none brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
Thanks, Doris. Thompson misses. What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor, Clark. He cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through it, basically does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
First personal foul, teams first.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
Now, here is Irving. He has 7. Wide open look. And that's collected by Bogut. Bogut's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Green kicks to Thompson. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but a growing list of endorsements. One of the top-selling jerseys in the league, a signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." And that's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith that his hard work is going to pay off.
LeBron kicks to Irving, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Some changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Green, and it's Livingston in for Curry. Warriors have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And Thompson kicks to Spates. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Spates has got his first basket.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan, to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 8. That's a pick by Love. Irving drives in, clock at 4, and Love gets it to go.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Warriors have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's Livingston, and he banks in the layup.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, "That ain't gonna get it done." That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Azile's checked in for Golden State. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Three-pointer, Dellavedova, that's good.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Warriors trail by 3.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Here is Livingston. Thompson up top, guarded by Shumpert, and stolen by Fry. And there's Shumpert. That's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. The Warriors have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Here is Livingston. The pass to Spates. Park down low that time, and he got the 3-second goal. Some changes for Golden State. Rush comes in for Maurice Spates. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. Cleveland leading by 9. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Dellavedova. He's got 5. No one near James as he lets it go. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Here is Livingston, guarded by Shumpert. They need this, and Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's Barbosa, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Cavaliers lead by 7. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected.
He sat us down maybe right before the first.
And when someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about. Dubbed the new Big Three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Ian Clark out there with Curry, and it's Rush in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. The Cavaliers have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals, and of course the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap, a freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
Smith with a wide open look, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game. Warriors trail by 12. Outside, Green. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Ian Clark.
Substitution for the Warriors. Harrison Barnes. Klay Thompson.
Thompson in the corner and stolen by Irving. And pushing it up is Cleveland. The Cavaliers again in transition. Kept alive, tries again, and the layup is up and in. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Green with the block.